Hello, I'm Anna Reddy from Leap Health, and I provide workplace health solutions that improve both personal and professional productivity. So this is the first part of 3 videos which are going to offer solutions to improving your health in the workplace. And this short video is all about working from home without forgetting health. So with over 18 years in the pharmaceutical industry, I really have got lots of experience in terms of working from home and being out there in the field as well. However, now there is so much more working from home, and it is so easy to fall into the trap of finishing your workday feeling completely lethargic and full up because you've been snacking at every opportunity. Every time an email's come down that you don't want to address, you're tiptoeing off to the fridge. 2, feeling like you finished the day and you've just been in front of the screen all day on Zooms or Teams call. Number 3, feeling completely wired at the end of the day because you've had so much caffeine to keep you going. Number 4, feeling like, how on earth am I going to fit in now my 150 minutes that the government recommend I need to move for the week after you've been sat there all day? And finally, wondering how you're going to find time for your family and friends because you've still got emails to do, because your work-life balance isn't quite right. So health and wellbeing used to be a nice to do thing in organisations. However, since the pandemic is now a need to do thing in organisations, and each person must feel empowered, able and motivated to put the health at the heart of what they're doing to enable both personal and professional productivity. And this really means changing the cultures and norms in each and every organisation so that every person is able to do this. Ideally, this would be discussed in teams because this really increases motivation, shares ideas, increases social accountability, and ultimately improves results. However, for the purpose of this video, we're going to explore 5 top tips that you can do individually when you're working from home to manage your health. So the first one is change the norms. So far too often it is assumed that a meeting should be done over video conferencing such as Teams or Zooms. However, does every meeting really have to be in front of a video? And admittedly, a lot of meetings may need to be because of the content that's being shared. However, some really don't have to be. And if they don't, change the meeting to a walk and talk. Let the other person know, or other people who are attending that meeting. And then not only are you getting your steps in, the other people are as well. You are making health contagious. And then at the end of the day, you're not there sitting wondering about how you're going to achieve your exercise goals because you've already got some in during the day. And movement creates creativity and improves productivity as well. And in the words of Anthony Robbins, motion creates emotion. So it has a real positive effect on your whole day. And a great example was today, a conversation with Ian Chamberlain from Life Science Access Academy, where I completed 5,860 steps in 49 minutes. And the evidence is there. Now the second one is plan your diary and plan the times when you will be eating during the day. It is so easy when you get an email down that you really don't want to attend to, just to tiptoe to the fridge and get a snack. It is also quite easy as well when you get engrossed in something to forget about eating and get to the stage where you feel hungry and you really can't focus and your productivity levels are dipping. So make sure you plan it in your diary like you would a business meeting, the times when you are going to be having your meals and snacks as well, which will keep you fueled for the day and avoid that hungry stage and also overeating so that you feel too lethargic. And make sure that you're eating good nutritious food which is going to fuel your brain and avoid peaks and troughs in your blood sugar levels. The third one is to be mindful of your caffeine consumption. It is so easy when working from home to have endless cups of tea and coffee to keep you going and keep you motivated. However, it is advised that we have no more than 400 milligrams of caffeine a day. The average cup of tea has around about 80 milligrams in. It's also important to be mindful that the half-life of caffeine is around about 5 hours. So if you had your last caffeinated drink at 2 p.m, there is still half the amount of caffeine in your system at 7 p.m. And you do not want caffeine to interrupt your sleep because sleep has a huge impact on many areas of our life. If we are not rested, we generally make poor nutritional choices, move less, and have less clarity in our mind. So be mindful of the amount of caffeine that you're consuming during the day. Number 4 is, if you are having video calls, make sure that you allow a 2-minute break every 25 to 30 minutes to move around, and encourage everybody to do so. With an experience of being on lots of video calls in the past, I've been there too many times when people continue with a meeting and everybody on the call is losing the will to live, when really all they need is a couple of minutes movement to re-energise and recharge their batteries. And the last one can be a huge time hoover and can really impact on your mental well-being, and you can be left feeling very drained. And this is the COVID-19 conversation. How many times during the day does this come up and you get lulled into a conversation all around different people's opinions and thoughts, and you can be left feeling really drained and quite negative, and you've hoovered up lots and lots of your time, which then impacts on your work-life balance because you haven't got the task done that you needed to. So my advice is to keep the COVID-19 conversation short but sweet and just leave it where it is necessary. And if you would like more suggestions as to how you can stay healthy when working from home, download the attached checklist, which also has an opportunity for you to write down your 3 small steps that you are going to take action to improve your health when working from home. I would really encourage you to take a photo of this and save it as a screensaver, or put it somewhere really visual that it's going to give you the nudge to make those small steps that will have a big impact on your health and productivity. Thank you.